Yes, sir.
Yo, what's going on?
The big bad booty daddy, the big bad booty daddy.
What's going on, man? Welcome back, man. Sorry about last week, but we back, man. Full effect.
We are
Welcome,
back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back indeed.
welcome to that
Wrestling.
All Elite Hour. We're gonna do
Yes,
something
sir.
different today because it's been a crazy couple of weeks in wrestling. So tonight, one night only, we're gonna talk about everything that's been going on in NXT and AEW and
Wait,
WWE.
hold on, wait. I mean, we could touch on a little bit, but
A little bit, just a little bit, not everything.
it's a little bit, but I mean, well, we got like, 45 minutes to talk
Yeah,
about it.
we cut it
But
short.
but but AEW, did you watch? I didn't watch AEW.
Yo, I watched it yesterday. I caught it yesterday because I was watching NXT. Like, I had to watch the whole NXT. I'm sorry, I had to watch it. It just had that old feeling, like that old black and gold feeling. So I was like, I gotta watch this live. I can't miss this. Shout out to Sean Booker of the year, called the Avengers. You know, Sean called in the Avengers. Avengers Assemble. You know.
Indeed. So I mean, so you had to go back. I didn't go back and watch the replay. I think I saved it. I'm not sure if I did.
But AEW was lit though. I was kind of nervous for Edge. Edge was taking a lot of bumps, like a lot of crazy bumps too, son.
How was his match? I mean, I didn't watch. I mean, what happened at AEW? The only thing I know is that Edge had his match. I know Daniel Bryanson interfered in the
Yo, it was
match.
crazy. They had the same ending like Raw did the week before Fastlane. Same ending. You know
Where
how
everybody just kind of like came into the ring and kind of just started mixing it up.
yeah,
The whole kind of.
they had the same ending on Dynamite, bro.
Hmm.
The BCC came out. Uh, Swerve and his the Mogul Embassy came out. It
Okay.
was crazy. Hangman came out fighting
Okay.
alongside with the BCC. It was crazy. It was a crazy ending to Dynamite, yo. It was like bodies all over the place.
So is this supposed to happen every Tuesday? Is this what we doing? Is every
Nah,
Tuesday?
I think it was just Tony's birthday. He wanted to do it on his birthday.
And and WWE. No, because NXT is on Tuesday. So
Yeah.
NXT was like, okay, we don't care about your birthday. You're not coming on Tuesday. You gotta have a whole show with your homeboy Edge. Did you see the picture that Finn Balor posted on Instagram?
Yeah, sent the shot. Yeah,
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 you
he
know what I
sent
mean?
that. He sent that shot. And you know what's crazy? Tony was sending shots at Vince all week on social media,
Wait, so what was Tony doing?
like sending shots at Vince. He started this. I don't. I think if he would have never, if Tony would have stayed on social media, I think they would have had a regular NXT show and let them get their glory over there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna find a screenshot. I just want to post it up
But
because
Tony was firing shots all week. He even fired a shot after the shows. He gonna talk about they called in everybody they could and still couldn't reach 1 million views.
that's what Tony said.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, but at least NXT has always been close to reaching. I mean, I ain't trying to like start another, but the truth of the matter is, at least NXT has always been close to reaching a million views. I mean, AEW's like highest rated show was when CM Punk was there.
yeah. The debut. There's nothing gonna be higher than that.
So King Rizzy, hey
Shout out
yo,
to King Weezy.
King Rizzy.
Shout out to King Weezy. He'll be on the show very soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you for joining us. Yes, if you guys are joining us live, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up so we could, trigger the algorithm. So whoever's
Oh yeah, we got big news before we leave today too. To tell them we got to
yes, sir.
tell them about the big news.
Before you guys, you guys are joining. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Facebook group and to the Facebook group, YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. Just hit the like button once. Like. That's it. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me post this. I'm gonna show this picture real quick.
But I don't think none of them would have hit 1 million on Tuesday because I think people was too many back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah. The biggest they had was with Punk, but yeah, they ain't. I don't think any of them ever hit 1 million except for AEW with Punk.
And I think baseball was on too, so I don't think none of them was going to hit 1 million.
Yeah, I mean, but why would he say that when he just lost his biggest star?
Because he got Edge now.
I mean, Edge. It's Edge. Edge is old. This is the thing. So let's visit this real quick, very briefly. Edge is old. You know, I'm sorry. I just need to get the
They
Oh
saying
shit. Okay.
they're saying this is their biggest signing ever.
Whatever. Their biggest signing, truth of the matter is, their biggest signing was the two biggest signings they had was Kenny Omega.
I think so.
And their biggest signing, and the reason why I say this, the biggest signings they had was this is the reason why I say this. The biggest signing they had was the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, MJF, and Jon Moxley. Those are the best signings that AEW has had. I tell you why. The reason why I'm saying that is because in the long run, the value in what they'll give you and what their value will help build new talent for the future. And he'll have a longer lifespan and a longer talent span with those five guys than he will with the likes of Edge and CM Punk.
Yeah.
Edge, now don't get me wrong, Edge is gonna wrestle his matches, but Edge is wrestling on borrowed time. We all know that he has an issue with his neck. He has an injury, a neck injury that he still has to still kind of not nurse, but he's recovered from, but he still has to be mindful of in the ring when he wrestles. He has to be mindful of the kind of bumps he's going to take.
He wasn't doing that on Tuesday. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and we don't know how long he's going to be able to wrestle, right? So the thing is that Edge is old. Edge is old, right? The reason why I'm posting this picture is because it's so funny when if you go on Finn's page on Instagram, right, and you go in the chats, I posted in a chat. I was like, I said, I forgot what I posted on his page or underneath that picture, but what I said was, it's hilarious or whatever, yada yada yada. I said, but I'm glad he posted this because we all know Edge should have allowed Finn Balor to go over they should allow the Demon to go over on Edge. And I'm like, Brood Edge goes over on Demon Balor. I was like, Brood Edge was never a threat at all, ever. He was never really a legitimate, like, big time threat taking out big superstars. You had Demon Balor who beat Seth Rollins and beat Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in 1 week, like literally back to back. On a Monday Night Raw, he beat Roman. On the next following pay-per-view, and that Sunday, he beat Seth Rollins to win the Universal Championship. So I mean, come on, it's just. But anyway, he's old. His time is limited. What are you gonna do?
I don't know, but and that's crazy how you say how his time is limited. Don't talk about NXT. Wait until we go live.
Don't talk about NXT. Wait till we go live. Who's that? Jay?
Henry.
Henry? He said, "Wait, don't talk about NXT. Wait to go live." We're gonna talk a little bit about it, Henry. We're gonna touch on it a little bit.
But it's crazy though that you said that limited stuff because them bumped your side. He did a spot last night where he did a spear where he was on the outside of the apron, ran, used the steel steps as leverage, and threw his whole body at Luchasaurus, yo. I'm like, oh, nah, you're bugging now. I'm like, yo, you're bugging.
Yeah, Edge has the adrenaline running. He's trying to put on a show. He's trying to give the best that he can. My thing with Edge is that when Edge came back, I was happy, but at the same time, I wasn't happy because the only thing I wasn't happy about was the fans going crazy over his return because I'm like, they're going to want him to have another title run. In my opinion, Edge having a title run, I really couldn't care for it. If he did have one, I'd be like, cool. But I mean, come on, like, it's like when Edge came back, it's like I just want to see him put on great matches. Really, honestly, that's what I want to see out of Edge. I just want to see Edge put on great matches. Edge does not have to win the title. He doesn't. He really doesn't. Like, Edge has always been a great wrestler. As far as a great character, he's never been as charismatic as Christian.
Yeah.
Christian has always been my, like, when I look at, like, just overall, like, as far as great in the ring and great have a level of charisma, to me was always Christian. Edge has always been great in the ring. He just had the look. But I mean, did anything else like surprisingly happen in AEW?
They had a pre-show, yo.
Was it a good pre-show?
They had Eddie and the Suzuki. That was a
Mhm.
good match. Anytime Eddie on there, that's a good match. They Orange Cassidy won back his title.
Okay.
He beat Ray Phoenix and got his title back. Because Moxley was not cleared to fight, so that's basically what's going to tell you what was going to happen with that match. Moxley was going to win.
Wait, hold on a second. So did he fight Moxley for the belt?
Nah, he fought Ray Phoenix.
Come on, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. So why
Ray Phoenix was the champ?
But you know what's gonna happen when Moxley get cleared to wrestle? He gonna come back and win the belt back. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, Orange Cassidy won the belt. What else happened? They had man. Dynamite was alright last night. I'm not gonna lie, it was good. It was a good show. It was both good shows. Good shows. Swerve and Bryan Danielson had a crazy opening match. They had the first match. That match was crazy. I was firing too. I thought Swerve was gonna win. I was hoping Swerve was gonna win. Because after he beat Hangman, how you gonna have him lose the second match? Like that don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Like you just beat a former AEW champion.
Yeah. But you can't beat a former world AEW. You can't beat a former WWE world champion just yet. You gotta earn it. Earn those kind of victories. In AEW. In AEW, you gotta work your way up to those kind of victories, okay?
I didn't understand that. Like you're going backwards with Swerve already? And I'm like, yo, and Jay White and Hangman had a crazy match too. I forgot about that one. That one was so shocking. I didn't know Jay White was 4-0 against Hangman.
Wait, so he beat Hangman?
Yeah, Jay White beat Hangman.
What are they doing with Hangman? What are they doing?
I don't know.
What are they doing?
But Kenny and the Bucks wasn't there, and he had to deal with the outside interference of the
so he got cheated out of the match, pretty much.
Yeah, and then Nana came out. Prince Nana came out.
Okay. It's one of those kind of fiascos.
Yeah.
All right.
It was one of those kind of fiascos because Kenny took a chair shot to the head. They pulled one of those stunts last week. They pulled the chair shot to the head stunt.
Wait, so Kenny lost to Jay White?
Hangman lost, but Kenny and Jericho had a match last week against Fletcher and the Alpha. I forgot his name. I don't want to butcher his name, but the Alpha of the Don Callis family. They had a tag team match last week, and at the end of the match, Kenny took a chair shot to the head. I haven't seen a chair shot to the head in years in wrestling. I'm like, oh, they just pulled that off.
So they lost?
Nah, they won, but Kenny's out, supposedly. He's injured.
Oh, he's injured? So Jericho won the match?
Jericho and Kenny won the match. And then this week, Hangman lost to Jay White. Why? I don't know.
Here we go. Okay.
Swerve lost to Daniel Bryan. Bryan Daniel. I don't know what he's talking about now.
Bryan Daniel.
Why? I don't know.
I don't know
why.
Yeah. I think, I would definitely say this. They have something. I was watching the work with Hangman and Swerve, and I was like, yeah, they are like Swerve. They got something with Swerve. They got to build on this momentum that he has right now. They have something with him.
Yeah, Swerve is on fire.
Yeah, he on fire right now. He definitely is. I seen that promo. I was like, okay. Then I seen clips of the match. I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but I was like, yeah, he's good. They need to start pushing him now. They need to start pushing him. They need to run that back with him and Daniel and Bryan Danielson. They need to run that back. Have Swerve win that match. Keep pushing him. Keep giving him his momentum until they work him into whatever title they need him to win.
Well, that match was for the number one contender to fight Christian on Saturday.
For the TNT title?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so let me get some clear with this whole TNT title. I thought the belt belonged to Luchasaurus.
Nah, he lost in the triple threat match to Christian.
But the whole time Christian was holding his belt. What did he do? So, because I'm like, because we were talking about this, and then I was watching like all the promos and seeing what was going on, and I seen AEW last week, and I'm like, this dude's walking down the ring. Well, I mean, but when did he win the TNT title?
Luchasaurus.
No, when did Christian win the belt from Luchasaurus?
Like a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
But prior to that, he was walking down the ring with his belt.
Yeah, for like 90-something days.
See, this is what happens when you don't cut your own promos. People get to take your own titles, wear the titles.
Yo, he didn't even touch it. It's like when he won it, Christian was in the ring waiting for the belt. Like when Luchasaurus won, Christian was there to receive it and put it over his own shoulder.
Luchasaurus got to change. If Luchasaurus changed his name to something else, Mega Dragon or something like that, change his name to like Mega Dragon or like something cool, something. I mean, that's just like a little bit more palatable than Luchasaurus.
Yeah.
Then I think he would resonate a little bit more. I mean, he's an amazing wrestler. Don't get me wrong. I'll never take that away from him. I've seen his matches. They're pretty good. They're really, really good. But that's crazy. That's what happens when you don't cut your own promos. You got guys like Christian who's going to come and take your belt and walk around the ring and walk around the whole promotion like it's their title, like they won a belt. That's crazy. That's ridiculous.
Now, he's officially, but you can't tell him that. He'll tell you, I've been champion for 4 months.
Yo, Christian is crazy, yo.
He's like, yo, I'm the longest reigning TNT champion ever.
Wow. He's wilding, yo. I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. I'm like if I had a choice, but truthfully, if I had a choice on who would I want to return, like to the ring, like if I would choose Edge or Christian, I would choose Christian all the time.
Yeah, Christian's underrated when it comes up to.
Very underrated. When Christian went to TNA, I watched it. I was just like watching it, just to see like how his character was being built, just to watch him, and it was just like you could tell like there was a difference. Like when he got there, you felt the difference when he got there. You know, he's very underrated, very underutilized. I would not mind seeing Christian with an AEW title. I ain't gonna lie. I know that's not like a favorable thing right now because I know it's like more younger talent needs to get like pushed. Like a lot of people want to see like Adam Cole with the belt. A lot of people want to see Adam Cole with the belt. But
Ricky Starks, Wardlow.
Ricky Starks or Wardlow. I mean, I don't think Ricky and Wardlow's ready. I don't think Wardlow's ready, but Wardlow has something, but he needs a character overhaul. Like they need to do a little bit something different with him.
Yeah, they did. You know, he came back and they switched him up a little bit. They got him. I think he turned heel again. He just both of his matches has been no contact. He just coming out and just power bombing people, bro, and just walking out the ring.
But his look though.
Yeah, he cut his hair and stuff.
But he just looks like a regular dude. He got like the onesie on. He comes out with the boots
and still got the onesie.
Yeah, he needs something that like it's
changes
like
music.
He needs a look. They need to do something with his look.
Yeah, he got a dumbass haircut right now.
Yeah, they just give him the whole Brock Lesnar look. You know, black trunks, black boots, black tape around his arm. Come out to the ring, beat the hell out of people. You know, something that kind of makes him look or stand out a little bit more. You know.
Yeah, because everything else they got him good. They got him with he's coming down squashing dudes, but it's just like something's missing. And it probably is the gear. It probably is the look, most likely. Everything else is there. He's not talking. He's coming down, hitting dudes like 6 power bombs, and then he walks out through the crowd now. That's his new thing. He leaves through the crowd.
I mean, that works. That definitely works. But when they find that look, it's the same thing with Brian Cage. I'm like, Brian Cage is a great wrestler, but I'm like, dude, like, it's like, yo, you don't know what you want to be. You don't know if you want to be Sting, a Road Warrior, a created character from 2K. Like, what do you want to do with your look? Like, but it's just that, like, when you look at Batista, right? Like, Batista had a look. Like, I'm not just saying like necessarily the physique. It was just that it was the way, it was the pads, the elbow pads, the knee pads, the boots. It was a certain, even the boots, like the design of his boots was like a little different from everybody else's. It's just a look. Same thing with Brock Lesnar. Like everything was intentional about their look, like how they put certain looks on them. And I always looked at how wrestlers build themselves up, especially when I look at like Shawn. Shawn was always the person I always looked at, like his transformation, how he went from taping his arm up, wearing black gloves, to just saying, all right, I'm just gonna get a one piece for the whole arm, put the hearts around it, have matching tights, find some dope boots, and the outfit just came together. Like it looked like what it like he just looked like when you look at Sean in 98, 97, like he looks like a superstar. He looks like that. Like he looks like the guy who should have a title on him. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody you would want to go and have the title. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with The Rock. Same thing with Austin. Same thing with Brock. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a certain look. Even you can even see it in CM Punk. Like when CM Punk first started, he had the little long hair. You know, he kind of looks like he looked like sort of like a slash wrestler slash meth addict. In between. He tweeted that long hair, but he realized he's like, you know what? He started. He did. He put the mask on, right? He's like, let me try the whole straight edge society mask situation. Then, because I think I'm sorry. First, he got his hair cut.
Then
so he went to his forehead. Yeah, he started wearing the mask. It was pretty dope, and I was like, all right, that's pretty dope. But even in his tights, right? Even the way, like his tights, the design of his tights, like it's just like something about the presentation. It just like goes to show. So it's like if Wardlow can find something that works for him, you know what I'm saying? Like a look that like works. It's just like once he gets that look, it's like all right, boom, that's it right there. But what else? What else is going on in AEW?
This MJF Jay White feud, man. They set for full gear. MJF
and Jay White.
Yeah, they set for full gear. That's gonna be all right. I'm glad. I was wondering what they was gonna do with Jay White. I was like, yo, man, what they gonna do with this guy? But now, slow burn. They had him. He's cooking on Collision.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't lost on Collision since the show started. They like 4-0 over there, something like that.
Who? Jay White.
Yeah, Jay White's been on fire on Collision. The Bullet Club Gold has been on fire.
Oh, so they're building them strong then.
Okay. Yeah, they building BCGs. Yeah, they building the club strong, very strong. They might be I think they're gonna be next up. Juice and the Ass Boys. I think they're gonna be the 6-man title. I think they're gonna win the trios title.
The Ass Boys.
Yeah.
Oh God. Man. Oh God.
They got crazy. They got crazy names right now.
I'm gonna put it up. DJ Phase. He said pause, but I'm gonna pause it again. Pause it one more time, yo.
You got your boy Rock Hard Juice Robinson.
That's what they call him?
Yeah, Rock Hard.
One more time. Pause. One more time.
Your boy, what's that one? Cock hard Austin Gunn.
Are you serious? What? Are you serious? Nah, man. Nah. Are you serious? These are the real names? Yo, let me tell you something, man. Yo, this is like totally like irrelevant. So I'm at work, right? And my manager was like, so like we do troubleshooting for like people who have phones who work for like this construction company or whatever, who like they order like materials and stuff, whatever. Long story. Like we'll get the person's name and we have to reach out to them, or we'll like have a list of people we gotta like troubleshoot their phones with or whatever. So I told her about this person. I was like, yeah, it's this guy named da 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 da, and I felt like she did this on purpose for a laugh, but she was being serious. But I know her saying this was like ridiculous. It was like, so long story short. So I told her about this guy. I was like, his name is what was his name? I forgot his name. Anyway, long story short, she was like, yeah. So then she goes to my other coworker. She was like, yeah, did you talk to she's like, I got a call from John Glasscock. I was like, what? She's like, what did you say? She's like, John Glasscock. I was like, that's his name?
Well, yeah, they going crazy with the name. They started a petition because they need a nickname for Austin Gunn. They need a nickname for him. They don't got a nickname for him, but it has to refer to something with the word either rock hard.
Oh my God, boy! Hey yo.
I think Jay White what's Jay White? His nickname is like, dang, I could be wrong. I think it's Cock Strong.
What?
Jay White,
Wait.
yeah.
So wait. What is? Why are they using these names? What is the
Your
whole?
boy Juice Robinson, man.
Wait. Why did Juice Robinson want the name? What's the whole reason behind the name?
I don't know, bro. Your boy Juice is off the chain. Juice is loose, yo. Juice
Rock
is
hard. What?
loose. Rock hard Juice Robinson, yo. Cock hard Austin Colt Gun. Cock hard Colt.
Yo. Oh my God. What are we doing? Yo.
Yo, AEW's wilding, yo. They had Tony Storm and Kiera Hogan match. You didn't see that match they
I
had?
seen it when Tony Storm was grabbing the cakes.
Yeah, and then put a face in the butt. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Wait, hold up. Wait. Tony Storm put her face in her butt.
Yeah, she put her face in Kiera Hogan's butt and like bit it. I'm like, yo, AEW is wilding right now.
That's sexual assault. That's sexual assault. It is.
Like,
it's sexual.
They
bugging. Unless she's okay with it, but that was sexual assault. I mean, because the reason why it's sexual assault is because Tony's bi.
Yeah, and Kiara's a lesbian, and she reposted it on Instagram though.
Kiara's she's a lesbian?
Yeah, she goes out with another wrestler. I think her girl's a wrestler. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, dang. I didn't think she was a lesbian.
Yeah, she's full blown.
That's sexual assault. Right there. You can't, that's sexual assault right there. Now, if Juice Robinson would have did that, game over.
Juice Robinson's getting away with it. I'm telling you, he had a segment. They had a segment with him last week. He was talking about his private the whole time for like 5 minutes. Doing hand signals with his arm and all that.
Wait. Yeah, hold on. That was them that came down and was confronting MJF, right?
Yeah.
That was Juice Robinson with the glasses, right?
Yeah.
Is he black or white?
He's
what
white.
Is he?
I don't know what Juice is. I think he might be from like New Zealand. I don't know.
Because like the first time I seen him, he had dreads. He looked like he was like mixed.
Yeah, when he was at NXT, right?
Yeah, right. But now I see him, I'm like, yo, because I didn't recognize him. Because when you, as a matter, it just came to me that was Juice Robinson when you just said what you said, and he was like, yeah, he was representing his joint last week. I was like, hold on a second, that was a dude that was in the ring going like this. He was like this with his hands between his legs. I was like, what? What is the guy doing?
Yeah, man.
Advertising his genitalia. That's old school words. Genitalia. Is genitalia?
Yeah, I know that man was going in for like a minute 30 seconds. I'm like, yo, all right, they need to go to commercial. This is getting out of control. This is off strip now.
Wow, yo, this dude is bugging, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So CM Punk's so let's talk. I want to talk about it. I want to address it. So CM Punk was denied a return to AEW. I mean to WWE. His return was denied.
Yeah, what you expected? All these rumors going around, and they talking about dudes from AEW was sending videos over to officials at WWE of the incident with him and Jack Perry and with him and the Bucks.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah,
they were sending videos?
Yeah, they were sending like, yo, this is why y'all shouldn't sign him and stuff like that. They said it supposedly. I don't know, it was a rumor on the dirt sheet, but they said that officials from AEW were sending videos of the Perry incident to people that they knew in WWE. Like, they basically trying to blackball them. Like, oh, you think you're going to get out away from here and go make them big bag over there? Oh, we got something for you.
Yeah. You know what? Let me post let me read this comment that Travis posted in the group. And most times I agree with Booker T. Booker T's my guy. I love him. Most times I agree with him. Sometimes Booker T, he has some point of views that be like, Book, where did you get that? Like, why, what? But most times I agree with Book. Book is my guy. And this is why I like Book, because, and reading different people's opinions sometimes, or different people, they kind of make you, different people's perspectives or different views gives you an insight or give you a different perspective of how to look at certain things that you in a certain way that you didn't kind of think about looking at it, right? This is what Booker T said. He said he didn't just leave WWE. He got fired from WWE. He didn't just leave AEW. He got fired with cause from AEW. What value does a person like that bring to your company? And
I
I was just
agree.
like, yeah, it's like and it's just the reality. He was fired from WWE because he left. He was on sabbatical, but he kind of walked out. I think it was sort of like a walkout. But then he was like, he's going to come back, but he was getting married and he was telling WD when he was coming back. And Vince was like, I need you back at this time. He was like, well, I'm coming back at this time because I'm getting married. Da, da, da. There was a whole back and forth. And Vince was like, you know what? Don't come back. And he fired him. And then because when he left and he was like, I'm not, because he stormed out because of the whole situation of how Daniel Bryan was being pushed. And then it was just like, it was like, bro, if you trying to advocate for change, you need to be the top guy first before you can advocate for change. You are at the top, but you need to keep working at being the top guy before you can start advocating for change. And CM Punk didn't stay consistent with that, but he tried his best. He gets fired from WWE, goes to AEW. He gets fired. And it's like, because as fans, we think about the firing, but then at the same time, we think about the business aspect of the fact of this is what fans want to see. This is what fans are going to pay for. People are going to want to see it. Why not bring him back, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he did have a poor working relationship with WWE before he left. A poor working relationship with AEW. He had 2 incidents. He got fired. I looked at this and I was like, you know what? I said, it makes sense because honestly, if I was in the shoes of Vince McMahon and Triple H and whomever's making the calls or making the calls on whether they should bring him back, we would have to consider: is it a good fit or is it a good thing to bring back this guy who not only slandered the company, not only not only slandered the company and slandered the owners and whoever else try to contribute to his success, but at the same time goes over to another company, has the same exact problem, slandering the EVPs, does the same exact thing, and then we bring him back here? That's not good for business. So it's like, yeah, we can bring him back to boost numbers, but do we really need to bring him back to boost numbers? Because we still have John Cena. They had John Cena show up. They had Undertaker show up. They got Cody Rhodes. They got Seth. They built up Roman Reigns now. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's other superstars they can build, and they are the place where superstars are made. So in essence, they contributed to why CM Punk is who he is. He is CM Punk because of WWE. I mean, he's always been CM Punk, but hit the height of his success happened because of WWE.
Mm-hmm.
A combination of CM Punk and WWE. So him not coming back, right, is them taking that power that they invested in him away. He's officially been stripped. Like this, his power has been taken. He can go. He can't go to. He can. I guess he can try UFC again if he wants to. If he wants to get beat up again, if he wants to.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
The best chance he got is if he goes to TNA. If they
go
want,
fight Jake Paul.
Go fight Jake Paul. Go fight Jake Paul. Is that where the bag is at now? Fighting Jake Paul? Is that what wrestlers are doing now to earn money? Doing. I mean, see, Matt Riddle doing it. Because Matt Riddle's a former UFC fighter, so I mean, him fighting Jake Paul is like whatever. I was like, yeah, fight Jake Paul, yeah, sure. But CM Punk fighting Jake Paul, we all know that's just for him getting money. We know he ain't beating no Jake Paul.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Yeah, CM Punk is not good at throwing punches. He looks like he's good at throwing punches, but he's not good at throwing punches.
Yeah, he beat up a little Jack Perry, only weighed 160 pounds.
Man. Right. Now beat up a Jake Paul that's I don't know how big Jake Paul is, but beat up a Jake Paul who knows how to fight, who knows how to throw his hands and knock out a Tyron Woodley or beat up an Anderson Silva. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that to him. he ain't gonna go over so easy. You know what I mean? But
that's a fact.
But I mean, what are your thoughts about it though?
Man, I feel like he always does this. He did it when he was bumped. He's a troll. He's a big troll, and he's trying to do whatever he can to sneak his way back into WWE. He can apologize to whoever he want. They say he's been planning this since the They say he's been planning trying to get back to WWE for a while. They say he wrote a letter actually They said that he wrote a letter supposedly to WWE officials talking about how he wants to come back. He wants to trying to get AEW to buy him out his contract.
Well, I read an article. Dave Meltzer, of course, reported. This old Dave, right? Dave Meltzer read an article on Wrestling Inc. And Pro Wrestling Inc. And they were saying that Dave Meltzer was talking about how him coming back to WWE, when I was reading an article about him being denied, was in talks while he was in AEW, as to what you were saying, like relating to what you were saying, like how he was in talks of coming back and him being added back to the WWE roster. Yeah, I heard the same thing. I heard he was in talks of coming back, man. But him being fired now is just like the nail in his coffin. That was a nail in his coffin. But I honestly think that I don't want to. I'm not going to say he deserved it. I don't want to say that because truth of the matter is somebody going through what they're going through in that type of situation, you never know the full context of what happened completely. Even though we know what happened, but we don't know the situations that built up to that particular moment to really know, like, hey, like we could say it's all CM Punk's fault, but in essence, we don't really know if it really was all CM Punk's fault. We don't know what kind of pressure he was dealing with from other people backstage, because they probably was hating on him too after the situation with the EVPs. They were probably doing little sly stuff here and there. And you know how it is, like 1 minute you cool with people, and then all of a sudden, all the people you cool with, they start acting all funny and shady towards you, giving you that weird energy. 1 minute is like they cool, next minute they like this. It's just like, and then you just kind of like feeling all that weird pressure around you. So it's like, you got to tune people out. Then you trying to like rebuild relationships with people, and then they just still acting real shady towards you. So he could have been dealing with that. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say it's all CM Punk's fault, but I will say this. I think it really gives CM Punk more of a better view and a more realistic view of what it means to be a leader. I say that. It gives him a realistic view of like, this is not about you having your way. This is about you. This is about you setting an example and you being someone who can be utilized based on their character, not just their talent. So,
but that's how I feel about it. I feel like they, like you said, like I agree with you with what you said too. Yeah, they're gonna be good without him regardless. Like they said, they got Roman, Seth, Sammy, KO, Charlotte Flair. They just signed Jade Cargill. They got a couple people coming up out of NXT. They still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The bloodline story still going on. LA Knight is on fire.
Word. So this and again, I said this a while back, and I'll say it again. He is not Hogan. No. People can say what they. I understand Hogan said what he said on that tape, but what he said on that tape was in confidentiality that was exposed, and he was in an emotional place with his daughter because he didn't know what kind of dude was dating his daughter. Not saying I approve of what Hogan said. I don't approve of what Hogan said at all. 100%, I do not. But for what I know about Hogan throughout the years, there's never been he never exhibited racism up until that tape was exposed. He's never been a racist dude. He's never been racist towards black people. From what we know, he's worked with black people a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And again, the fact that Hogan, even in that scandal, was able to still go back to WWE and still have a working relationship. It goes to show about people's character. Ric Flair having whatever situations he had, him being a drunk, him doing what he did, you know what I'm saying, him having all these girls, but yet he was still able to have a working relationship with WWE, whether it be a toxic environment or not. But it goes to show, it speaks kind of volumes of certain people's character, you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is not to say that CM Punk is a complete toxic dude, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that there's a thing about CM Punk that still sees things that are wrong, and he's like, yo, if I got the power to speak up about it, I'm gonna speak up about it. I ain't gonna take no BS. I get that, but some fights you can't win all your fights. You can't win all the fights. And then some fights have to be won in silence. You know what I'm saying? Like first you gotta like if you know you saying what you're saying is gonna look bad on you and it's gonna tarnish your image, you need to work to get the right power first in order to then speak up and then make the proper changes. But it's like if you don't have that, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't think everything was all CM Punk's fault, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think it gives him more of a different view of a situation to kind of look at how he could have handled it differently. And maybe he didn't want to handle it differently. Maybe he's like, you know what? I'm done. What I did was done. I said what needed to be said. I already cemented my legacy as a professional wrestler. I'm a living legend. It is what it is. I'm gonna just move on with my life, you know. So, but yeah, and I just say the reason why I say because it's like the reason why I said he's not Hogan's because it's just like I'm saying that because of the transition from company to company. What Hogan did when he left WWE and went to WCW, what CM Punk did when he was in WWE and what he did for TNA, it was like very similar, but it was just that the benefits from each person was totally different. You know, each company got, WCW and WWE got a big return on their investment in Hogan, big return. With CM Punk, when it, it's just like we see it's like well, this is where we at. He's being blackballed.
Yeah,
this is crazy.
TNA's available.
TNA's available. You think he's gonna go over there?
Yeah, why not?
I don't think he's gonna go over there.
Why not? MLW, GCW. One of the W's will sign him.
You think it's gonna bring on 1 million people?
Yeah, he's gonna bring a whole lot of people to their promotion. There's still people out there that love Phil, even though Phil is what he is. People love him for who he is. They like stuff like that, the drama. They want to follow the drama.
Yeah, no, I mean that's true. I mean, shoot, I mean,
drama sells, right?
Stone Cold Steve, no, it does. No, Stone Cold Steve Austin, whole wife went on. Was it Fox or was it NBC when they got a divorce? Said he was a racist. Said he was, said he was abusive. He smacked her and beat her up. And to this day, if you put up a poll about who's the most popular wrestler or who's the best wrestler of all time, you put up John Cena, you put up Hulk Hogan, you put up CM Punk, you put up Roman Reigns, and you put up Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin will win that poll. They just like him. It's just Jimmy Superfly Snuka then killed his wife. He was convicted of killing his wife. And people still, he's a legend. He's a legend. They still talk about him. Like, Jimmy Superfly Snicker. I'm like, the guy killed his wife. Morals. Morals. I mean, sometimes talent.
But I think they took Snuka off the Hall of Fame for that, though. I think they took him off.
Did they really?
Yeah, because after all that happened, they stopped mentioning that Tamina was his daughter. They just mentioned that she's a cousin of The Rock.
Was that the reason why she was released?
I don't think it had anything. Tamina just got released again.
Nah, she ain't there. She was released. Tamina was released. She wasn't brought back.
Nah, Tamina's there.
She's not there.
Yeah,
bro, she got released like I think a year ago.
For real?
Yeah, like after she had that title run with was it Nia?
No, it was
Was it
Natalya, right?
Natalya. I'm sorry, Natalya. Yeah. So when she had that title run with Natalya, she's gone. Wait, he said Tamina was never released. Let me see this. Hold on a second.
I think Tamina's still there, unless you just hang around backstage and take pictures of everybody a lot.
Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me see something.
Yeah, I think Tamina was never released, but I know they stopped using that Tamina Snuka stuff. After her pop's case came back up. From like 1972 or something like that. But I haven't seen.
That wasn't a mother, right?
I don't think so. I think it was just his girlfriend. I think she was born after that.
Oh yeah, she's still there.
Yeah, she's still there.
I thought I heard about. Okay, well I'm wrong. Hey. I am wrong.
Yeah, she's still there. I knew I was. I'm like, oh, all right, now Tamina's there.
Okay, I thought. I'm wrong. I thought you released that. I guess I was thinking about Nia.
Yeah, you probably thinking about Nia. That's a fact.
I was thinking about Nia. All right, moving along. But anyway, her pops still like. I mean, well, they don't talk about him now. You know.
Yeah. But they did.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I think the only reason why I only kind of feel like the only reason why I don't even want to say that, but you know, I'll just leave that there. I was thinking about saying something. But I was going to say something, but I'll just leave it there. But yeah. Sometimes with some people, talent trumps morals. Like it don't matter what you do.
Talking about?
Trav, we live. Trav, you want to talk to us? Come on live.
You talking about they signed Velveteen Dream? They not signing Velveteen Dream.
Okay, wow. So they picked Dream over Punk. Now that's appealing. I mean, that's appealing. Appealing. I was say appealing. Sorry. A new report has revealed if Velveteen Dream is returning to WWE after being spotted. Reports reveal if Velveteen Dream is returning to WWE after Shock Performance Center sightings. Well, I heard that. Well, this is what I heard.
He announced on Twitter that that's not true.
Yeah, there was rumors, but there were rumors about maybe 3 or 4 months back about Velveteen Dream potentially returning.
Yeah.
But I didn't know. But they were just like, it hasn't really been confirmed whether he's going to return or not. And rumors about it, though, about his return.
Yeah, he already announced. He said all that stuff y'all hearing with my name and stuff like that. He said, nah, I'm not.
No. Oh, so it's only a rumor.
Yeah, it's only a rumor.
One can only hope.
Yeah, right? Only hope.
Only hope. Hopefully, well, from what I heard, that what happened between him and a young dude, or him and the allegations, I heard the allegations are not true, but nonetheless.
But him and the EC3 incident, though.
Yeah, EC3. How about that? He was taking pictures of guys' junks, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me be appropriate. Are there genitalia? That's what, that's what he's doing.
He's taking pictures of their rock hards, you
know. Well, you know what? We don't need that in the locker room either.
Having sniffing coke before matches. That's what EC3 was saying.
Oh, sniffing coke. EC3, you look like you used to sniff coke before matches. Stop. I'm only talking about cocaine.
Yeah, he was there too.
Yeah, he's probably sniffing the coke too. He probably gave him the coke to sniff. He's talking about some cocaine. Like, come on, bro. You cannot sit there and tell me, come on, bro. Sean sniffed coke. To me, this is my thing, right? If it ain't sexual assault, if it's drug abuse, drug abuse is drug abuse, right? Not saying that it's, but we all know, and I mean, let me not say we all know, but if anybody has any understanding of the culture of wrestling or entertainment or the entertainment industry, is that a lot of times your favorite entertainer is on some kind of substance, not necessarily because they're trying to abuse it, because they're just trying to have a good time, but they use it to kind of medicate from all the pressure, all the stress, all the pressure, all the stress that they're dealing with as an entertainer. Sometimes they can't sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they need energy. So, Adderall ain't working. The coffee ain't working. When the coffee is not giving you that pick me up, what do you get?
Cocaine.
That booger sugar. That sweet. Just right out. That sweet cocaine.
Yeah, that cocaine, that Bobby.
Get some of that booger sugar. They might be like this.
Yeah,
when a Bobby Brown, like,
get the Bobby going on.
Get the Bobby going, word. But yeah, get some of that cocaine, man. But a lot of performers, man. If you never seen a wrestler, watch The Wrestler. Mickey Rourke was in
Yeah, I seen
him.
that.
He
Yeah,
starred in it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If any of you guys never seen a wrestler, watch the wrestler. That'll kind of give you a view of how it's like being a performer who can be well known, not get paid much. Well, how it was back then, versus now. They get paid a lot better now. But how it was being well known, having, being, having like a big name on a big marquee name, but not
No
getting paid
second
much.
option.
No second option, just the kind of their lifestyle. Sometimes being bouncers because they got to pay bills, being movers, it's like, oh, you're a big giant stud. It's like, yeah, wasn't you just wrestling Hulk Hogan in a title match about a month ago? Like, yeah. He's like, you're moving my furniture? I gotta pay bills.
Was it The Rock's dad like that?
Yeah, Rock's dad was like that. Yeah, if you watch the Rock show, his pops was his father was like a marquee wrestler. And he had to work at a restaurant. But yeah, EC3 talking about him using cocaine. EC3, you probably was sniffing cocaine with him too, and smoking weed.
Look how he look now. Look how he look now. He look like a cokehead.
Yeah, man, stop it, EC. I don't even want to hear about it. Not hear about it, but don't try to down him for something that you probably doing too. I've never taken drugs in my innocent mind. Stop it. I mean, maybe EC3 never sniffed cocaine. Maybe he never sniffed cocaine. Maybe he never took a bump. Randy the Ram Robinson, yes. Randy the Ram Robinson. Maybe EC3 never took a bump. Maybe he never did. But I guarantee you, somebody he's around took a few of them. Some of his best friends.
And why is he around them?
Right. Exactly. So, But yeah. CM Punk. So what do you think? Man. So what do you think about Edge?
Adam.
What are your views about Edge and AEW?
I mean, it's good for AEW.
But what do you think about it? How do you feel about it? I want to know how you feel. I want to know what you're feeling. We want to know what you feel. How do you feel about him being in AEW? What are your thoughts?
I'd rather have Jade, man.
Wow.
I'd rather have Jade. I'm going to miss Jade. I'm going to miss Jade, man. I mean, it's not like I'm not going to see it, but, I'm just going to miss the AEW, but I'm glad that she glowed up. But nah, though, my thoughts on that is, he feel like, he's a big name. He's going to draw the bag, the views.
Mm-hmm.
They only pulled $600K with him in the main event against Luchasaurus. It's his first match. And I know he went against the Avengers, but still, how I feel on it, let me see, man. I don't know. I can't tell you right now. Because it's only been 1 week, 2 weeks.
Okay.
And he's on every show. I give him that. He was on Collision. He probably was on Collision. But how I feel about it, I never sat back and thought about how I really feel about it. I'm excited because I like AEW. I love AEW. It's something that they needed. If he got a little more gas in his tank. So I feel like the possibilities of what we could see over there. I wish it could have happened 10 years ago, but as long as he's still good and still in shape, and he can still go. He's taking bumps, he's doing stuff that WWE protected him from, and then again, and he walked out that match fine on Tuesday. I'm here for it. The dream matches, the possibilities of seeing him and Christian teaming up again, maybe him and Christian teaming up again to take on your man Sleeping Jeff and Matt Hardy. Sleeping Jeff Hardy. Your man Napping Tin Jeff. We might see that, one more time. We could see him and Christian against the Bucks. We could see him teaming up with FTR, going for the trios title. We could see a lot. Him against Kenny Omega, him against Jericho.
Yeah.
We've seen that in the E, but we haven't seen them as, grandfathers, seniors. But they can still go for their age. You know what I'm saying? It's like what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how old you are now. The old dudes is winning in everything right now. In rap, you see what's going on in rap. All the tours is all the old dudes selling out. All the old rappers are selling out. New dudes is canceling their shows because they can't sell tickets.
Yeah, because they trash.
Old dudes is winning, yo.
Yeah.
And Edge is winning right now. You know what I'm saying? Him and Christian gonna have a good fire feud. I feel it. You know, stepfather of the year, Christian. You know,
Yeah.
so
Stepfather, yeah.
they gotta give him an award at the end of this year for
Yo, if any of you guys never seen any of Christian's promos in AEW, yo, listen, just go to YouTube, type in Christian Cage being a role model.
That's it.
Just watch it. Just watch all his promos. I guarantee you, whatever perspective you had of Christian before will completely change as far as how much of how well you view him as a performer. Yeah, but yeah, we at the 9 o'clock mark. We got to wrap up. Real quick, DJ Faye says, Rock Dad worked at Circuit City and was selling returned products saying they was damaged. Yeah. He did that on the Rock show. He was talking about that stuff. And DJ Faye says Top Dollar's All Elite next week. Is he really going to All Elite?
Nah, he's trolling.
Yeah. Top Dollar. Yeah. All right, guys. Time for us to call it a night. You want to take us home?
Yeah, I'll take you home tomorrow night. Joint side in Maine. What time? 10 p.m. Right?
10 p.m. Yes, sir.
And Tuesday, big special show for Tuesday. Me, side, and we're gonna have, and my man Reezy, we're gonna have a very special guest. We're gonna have a former ECW legend, the former ECW champion, former 2-time ECW tag team champion, 8-time WWE hardcore champion.
Yes, sir.
The hardcore legend himself, the Impact player, Justin Credible, will be live with us here Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Tuesday, 8 p.m. Yes, sir.
Y'all tune in and y'all check that out, please. It's gonna be epic. We're gonna
yes, sir.
Get in deeper. Pause.
Yes, sir. And we want you guys to subscribe to the channel. Please give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a thumbs up so that algorithm can get the algorithm in. And your friends who watch wrestling can watch this show and they can join in on the conversation. They could drop a comment in the comment section below, respond to the comments, and get the party going. All right, guys, signing off. I'm your co-host, Saheem the Dream, along with your... I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead, your host.
The big bad booty
daddy.
Long live Bray, man. We see y'all, man.
Yes, sir. I will see you guys later. Peace.
Peace.